Hello and welcome to this pixels2pages.net gold portfolio all about the Day2Day project. In this portfolio you will learn exactly what the Day2Day project is and what is involved if you choose to take it on in 2012. I'm Justine Forrest, I love taking photos, I love this project and I'm excited to be sharing some ideas with you all. This portfolio is broken up into segments for easy viewing. In this segment we will look at how to get started, what is involved, what you will need, where to find inspiration, tips and tricks for obstacles along the way, together with some very specific photography tips for a project just like this. Day2Day is Pixels2Pages' take on the Project 365, Photo a Day and other similar year-long photo-taking projects. Day2Day, however, focuses on the completed pages that showcase the photos taken and results in one completed album at the end of the year that documents your life in photos, one day and 1 week at a time. These pages have been completed by some participants in this year's event. It's a fun way to document your year and it's a fabulous way to improve your photography. Several participants this year said that they not only did their photography improve, but they found they documented day-to-day events or took photos of objects that otherwise would not have been taken or would not have made it into an album. Others have said that their album has become a visual diary of their year. After the success of Day2Day event on the Facebook fan page throughout 2011, we are ready to do it all again. In 2012, Day2Day will have its very own Facebook fan page where participants can continue to post pages and interact with each other. The concept of taking a photo a day is not a new one. I first came across the idea when I read a newspaper article in about 2003. It was about Jeff Fatt, the purple wiggle in the Australian children's entertainment group The Wiggles. He has been taking a photo a day ever since 1990. I was pretty impressed and thought that I would love to do something similar. Each year after that, I remembered my goal in about February, March or April, but I felt that I couldn't possibly start it as it was no longer January the 1st. Now I don't think it matters when you begin. Just begin. Start on your birthday and do a year from birthday to birthday. Or pick another important date. Any date. Just start. In March of 2009, I started noticing our very own Kerry-Ann Hobbs was posting daily photos on Facebook. I decided then and there to put aside all my perfectionist tendencies and jump on in. It was April. My first Day2Day album consisted of this cover and a month to a double-page spread for April 2009 to December 2009. I then started a week to a page in 2010. Here is my 2011 project, each photo individually and the photos on a completed page. So what's involved in the Day2Day event? The Day2Day project involves taking a photo each and every day for the year. Then, at the end of each week, you create a page with your 7 photos and share it on the Day2Day Facebook fan page. This is a great place to be. Lots of encouragement, lots of ideas, and lots of wonderful sharing. Participating in this way also means that you keep up to date with your pages, and when the year is over, the album is done. To get started, all you need to do is make a decision to do it, and then plan a way to remember to take your photo every day. Some days you will take hundreds of photos, and other days you will take just one. Both of these scenarios are okay. Just keep in mind it is ultimately your project and you need to do it your way. I should probably warn you here that a project like this involves a huge commitment. While taking a photo every day is really no big deal on its own, doing it day after day and week after week for a whole 365 days, 366 in 2012, can at times be a bit tiresome. Just warning you so that you at least have some realistic expectations going into this project. With that said, we plan to keep you motivated and inspired along the way, and this is one of the great benefits of being in a community of fellow photo takers, learning from and encouraging each other. Are you convinced yet? What if I was to tell you that in addition to improving your photography, having a completed album at the end of the year, and having made great friends in our Day2Day community, that you will also increase your creativity? You will see the world differently around you. Your creative eyes will be opened and your awareness of your surroundings will be heightened. You are constantly looking for photos to take, so this is bound to happen. So what do you take photos of? Anything and everything. The possibilities really are endless. As you can see from these examples, almost anything goes, from family events, family members, pets included, to stage photos of everyday household objects, literally anything. Each month during 2011, a comprehensive list of photo ideas were posted to the Day2Day event to guide participants if and when they got stuck. These have been compiled and will be added to the Pixels to Pages website for reference. They can be found in the Good to Know section. Some participants made use of these and some didn't. This year you can refer to these lists or take advantage of the monthly themes that we will be posting at the end of each month for the coming month. Themes such as thankful, new, red, white and blue, and seasons, just to name a few. Remember that you can photograph whatever you want. It's your project after all. The lists and the themes are just for direction, or to be used as a prompt just to get you going. You don't need much to get started. A camera of any description, a phone, a point and shoot, or an SLR, it really doesn't matter. You'll also need a computer and storybook creator to complete your pages, but I'm guessing that you already have all of those. Now that you know you can photograph anything and everything and that your photographic opportunities are limitless, head on over to the Facebook Day2Day event or to the new Facebook fan page. These are both great places to start for inspiration and ideas. Not only will there be the themes to work with, but you will also get to see other participants' photos and pages, and the interaction that takes place there is enough to inspire anyone. Start looking on the internet. Look through photography books, magazines, and pay attention to the photos. I can be caught sometimes reading business magazines. I don't read them, I just look at the portraits. Images are all around us. Start paying attention and jotting things down. More on that one shortly. Now if you miss a day, it's not the end of the world. I have a photo in my 2010 album. It's not even a photo. It's a black rectangle with the caption, missed. And I've journaled about how I completely forgot about taking a photo that day because of the busyness of life and getting ready to travel for a wedding. The journaling makes up for it. Other team members have gone back and taken a photo of something they did on the day that they missed. Others have made it up by taking a photo of something that has no date relevance to it, like an everyday object in your home. It's no big deal, and it certainly isn't something that you would want to quit the project over. My biggest photography tip for this project is to take your camera with you everywhere. Even if it's your phone, it doesn't matter. Develop this habit and it's more likely that you will be ready to snap away and get your photo each and every day if you are prepared. I've also been known to borrow someone else's camera just to get my shot and to have them email it to me. The first day that I started, I went to a piano concert for our girls and I didn't take my camera. Fortunately, I can say that while the first week or so will be difficult to remember, before long carrying a camera with you everywhere will become second nature. Set up little reminders for yourself, an alarm or a diary entry for the first month just to help yourself to remember. Before long, as I said, it will become a habit and you won't forget. Or you will end up doing what most of us have done. Get to the end of the day and be tucked up in bed and suddenly remember that you haven't taken your photo for the day. Then you'll be up running around looking for something to photograph. Another great tip is to keep a visual diary or a place where you can jot down ideas. I find this comes in handy when I'm stuck for an idea. I call it Capital. Pinterest is a great website for storing internet images and ideas. Having a spot for ideas works especially well with the monthly themes. Start brainstorming. Write notes, draw little sketches. It's amazing how one thing leads to another. And before long, you will not only have the ideas that we put forward in the form of lists or themes, you will have your very own bank of ideas to explore and go back to. You will never be stuck for a photo idea. Most of your photos are going to be taken as your life unfolds before you. You just have to be prepared and ready with your camera. Having an idea bank ensures that on those days when not much is happening, you have something up your sleeve. Experiment with your camera. Try something new. Learn how to do something. Read about it, Google it, ask, and then practice, practice, practice. Do it now. It's often easier to say, I'll get that photo later, and forget or miss the opportunity. See it and snap it. Don't let it get away. You could also get in the habit of taking a shot first thing in the day, as a kind of insurance shot, just in case nothing else comes your way. I guarantee this method will ensure that you never miss a day. Doing a project like this allows you to step out of your comfort zone by challenging you to find something new to photograph each day. It can also encourage you to explore your surroundings or different places that you wouldn't normally go to, or things you wouldn't normally do. Make the most of this and get good at exploring. Establish a good routine for dealing with your images. As I said, you'll be taking at least one a day, most days more, and it pays to get them organised and to keep them organised. Using Memory Manager and sorting, labelling and ranking them each and every day is a great habit to get into. It makes it so much easier than having to work through a week's worth of photos or more, which is always much more daunting. I challenge you to spend 20 minutes a day doing a daily edit, a cull and a sort, and you will keep on top of all of your photos. My last 2 tips: start today. That's if you haven't already. There is no time like the present, and there is no right time to begin something. Why not today? Have fun with it. It will make it so much more enjoyable along the way. As I mentioned at the start of this video, this portfolio is broken into segments for easy viewing, and this is just segment 1. We have a whole lot more in store for you in the coming segments. In segment 2, follow as Janice shows you how to use and adapt blueprints, pre-designed pages and click and fill pages so that they are perfect for your day-to-day project. And then come back in segment 3 for lots of ideas, including designs for covers for your storybook. Janice will show you how to quickly duplicate and mirror pages to create double page spreads and show some different styles for your album together with a section on journaling. In segment 4, Janine is going to give us this portfolio and the day-to-day project a whole new spin, and we'll be talking about iPhoneography and how you can add an extra dimension with phones and apps. Thanks for watching this segment of the Day2Day portfolio. If you've decided to take up the Day2Day project for 2012, be sure to post a message and introduce yourself on the Day2Day fan page. I can't wait to share the year with you and to see all of your fabulous pages.